Alright, so this is going to be my first attempt at making a video. I apologize, I am using my cell phone, so lighting and sound is probably going to be kind of terrible, but it's an attempt, and you got to start somewhere, right? So, this is my tool wall. As you can see, it is one wall of my garage. This is what I get. This is how things are stored. Back there is laundry and heating and the water heater. And on this wall is family storage. So when I'm not woodworking, this is what it looks like. Right up front, you've got a jointer on my custom-made stand. My lovely Craigslist bandsaw that I picked up for extra cheap. My version of the BMW, which kind of worked out the way I hoped it would and kind of didn't, with the planer on top. And over here, I have a little toy workbench that I picked up with the idea of making it into something else, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to work out. And on the end, my Harbor Freight dust collector, which I got because my last table saw burned out. Now behind that, I don't know if you can see it really well, is my table saw with the crosscut sled on it, as well as some parts that are going to go into the outfeed table. That is the extremely poor man's drill press, which is just a drill on a little stand, which I then attach to a piece of plywood. This is my miter saw with a piece of power channel currently laying across it because I don't have a good place to store the power channel. This piece of wood is my tapering straightening jig, which is not yet complete, but I'm still working on it. You can kind of see behind that the chest of drawers, for lack of better terminology, that I am in the process of building as one side of the miter saw, along with a drill driver and my impact driver, chargers, some clamps, some glue spreaders. Kind of behind there is another couple of drills and another charger, and the 10 actual clamps that I actually own. This is a little storage cubby that I made a few years ago. Stores my jigsaw and my third sheet sander and my circular saw. My Craig jig is up there. My Dremel tool, some sandpaper, and then up top is a box full of casters. On this side, I've got stored the outrigger, or whatever you want to call it, for the Craig Rip jig, or whatever it's called. On this side, I have my, it's not really a track saw, it's just more of a straight edge. And then over there, that is my framing square and paint and screw storage. And that's my shop before I set it up.